next, we are joined by head coach Seb Hines. So thank you for the time as always. Slight quick turnaround playing on Friday, but back at home against Utah. What kind of match are you expecting on Friday?
No, we're excited to be back at home in front of our own fans. It's been a while, so yeah, it's exciting. Friday night should be nice. It should be good. You know, after Utah's last result, we can't take them for granted. We have to be on top of our game. After the game against North Carolina, we were disappointed not to come away with 3 points, but the performance was terrific. Their attitude, their commitment, going to an environment like that and putting a show on like we did. I was really impressed with the players, and so we have to continue with that same attitude, same mentality against Utah, and hopefully get a couple of goals and the 3 points.
Awesome.
Kind of going off of last game against Utah, you got a result at their place. What are you kind of expecting from them, having played them already this season?
Yeah, I think it'll be very different. You got to remember that was our first win as well, so that was nice. I know there was a little bit of tension going into that game after 3 draws, but to get the 3 points away from home is always challenging and difficult. They've got some personnel changes. Amy's changed some of her staff as well, so again, they should be high in confidence after their last result against BFC, and so coming to our environment, we always want to challenge the opponent and make it difficult for them, and it won't change against a team in Utah.
It's playing on Friday with the significance of this game, the Radnor City game. Just how important is it to be able to kind of represent the city with the significance of this game?
Yeah, it's massive. I go back to last year. That was a standout performance against a good Portland team, and having the fans there really driving the players is so important. You look around the league now, and the attendances are going up, and you see teams like getting over 10,000 fans out there, and we want the same for us as well. The players are putting such amount of effort into every performance, and it's great to see, and we want the fans to come out there and see it also and get behind the players and support them through this second half of the season, and again, Friday night's a great opportunity for that.
So we talked to you last week going into North Carolina, saying you guys wanted to get more of the result. You guys are still undefeated even though you didn't get the result that you wanted. How much does that momentum keep going into these next couple of games?
Yeah, it's brilliant. If you would have said at the start of the year that we'd go 13 games unbeaten, I would have probably laughed in your face. So, it's incredible what we're doing right now. Being unbeaten in this league and some of the environments that we've been to, North Carolina away, San Diego away in the last 2, and come away with a point, it's been terrific. Home games really matter though, and so again it goes back to having the supporters there to push the players on is really significant for our performance. But yeah, we're playing some good football. I think there was a bit of a contrast from San Diego to North Carolina. We were a lot more aggressive, and it was great to see the pressure that we were putting in that environment. North Carolina are a very good footballing team. They like to get over 600 passes, and we were very much on par with them and created some really good opportunities, which all year other teams haven't really got those moments. So that was pleasing to see. But again, we want to score goals and we want to win games of football, and so yeah, it's a quick turnaround, but I think it's a nice way to look back on and move forward on Friday against Utah.
In years past, a draw would have been a great result for the team. Now it's kind of a disappointment. You guys want to get those wins or expecting those wins. What does that say about the club and the team now that you and the team are at that position now?
Yeah, I think I'm very humble and understand how far this team has come. You go back to last year against North Carolina, we lost 3-0 and 5-0, so a lot of the players were part of that, and to keep them at bay and get a clean sheet at North Carolina, we have to take the positives away from that. No team also hasn't got any points in Wake Med Stadium, and so yeah, we have to be humble. We have to take the positives. I think reflecting back on the performance, and at the end of the game, we feel like there was some goals in that game that could have put us into a position where we win the game. But yeah, they're a good team. They're a top team, and we feel like we're saying that every week. The margins between the top and the bottom is not a lot. There's probably more parity between the teams this season than there ever has been in every other league. So it's disappointing in some elements, but a point on the road is very humbling, and it's good.
Has the message changed at all from the beginning of the season to when you guys were on the 8-game winning streak to now still being undefeated? Is the message still the same to the
No,
team?
not at all. We have to just continue to be consistent and keep doing the things that we do well. We're very humble here. We're very grateful for the position that we're in, but we want to keep going and we want more. Because there's teams that are trying to chase us, and we're fully aware of that. And so we got to continue to keep pushing and try and get results. And it doesn't stop at home in front of our fans on Friday night against Utah.